Welcome to Yes Offense. Trigger warning, disclaimer, whatever you want to call it. This podcast will feature graphic language about sex, race, violence, and anything else that might make people uncomfortable. However, this is a comedy podcast, and everything and anything talked about on it should be viewed as an attempt at humor. Like, if you hear anything on this podcast you don't agree with or like, please just turn it off. No one on here is a politician or actually affecting the way you live. So if you genuinely have a problem with anything said on here, redirect your energy at a real issue going on in the real world. Now let's get into the show.
Yeah. Ted DiBiase had a face like that, too.
It's probably pussy.
It's just like a puffy face. Yeah, you're like, oh, man. Just like,
I'm gassy. He's like, listen, I'm not supposed to eat this, but I love it.
That's my favorite. I didn't take my Lactaid.
He looks like if you just poked him, he'd be like,
Oh,
yeah.
man. I just loved scallops.
Yeah.
I know I shouldn't be eating these, but
He has gotten like more and more like veinier too, as it like his skin stretches,
Him get old.
pulsating. Yeah,
It's maybe him getting old.
probably.
well, yeah, but he also is probably one of the better actors to ever come out of wrestling.
Oh, for sure. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
He just plays dumb better than the, I guess.
He plays dumb, but I mean, even
It was just Drax.
It was.
You see him in other stuff? Shut up. You're stupid.
He's
Yeah.
not. What?
Dude,
He's
you
the
watch
dumb
Doom?
fucking android in Blade Runner. He's like, I'm a farmer, and then Ryan Gosling shoots him.
Why is he dumb?
That's what he. That's how he comes off. Is he smart in anything?
You're fucking dumb.
I mean, I guess he's like kind of smart. Knock at the cabin. He's just like.
Oh yeah, I didn't read. I didn't see this. I read the book.
He is like a kindergarten teacher, I guess.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, no.
I would never let that kid.
I tried to.
Yeah, I would never let that
And then
man
I
near my
almost
children.
died.
That would be a bad movie.
I told Cass about it. He went, "Hey, could you promise me that you're going to go to the doctor? When I have a deathmatch wrestler, promise me." He goes, "Dude," he goes, "I don't want to fucking lose
You
you,
had,
man."
you had to promise a deathmatch wrestler.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
I've seen some shit.
He's like, "Dude, I just lost my mom. I don't want to lose you too." And I was like, "Wow, I'm in the same boat as your mother."
I think if you died during Knock at the Cabin too, people would have less
sequel?
remorse. They'd be like, "Knock
Yeah,
at the
the
cabin."
I don't think there's. I don't know if you've seen the movie. I don't think.
Yeah, but he
there's
said
gonna
knock
be
at
a
the cabin.
sequel.
He said knock at the cabin too.
Yeah, it's not like he
Electric
died.
Boogaloo.
Pretty sure those homos killed the world.
Wait, I thought
Yeah,
they saved the world.
no,
The book and the movie end differently.
they do. Oh, the book is very like you make up your own mind type
Yeah.
thing. Ominous. It leaves you on like the damn.
Oh yeah,
did
no,
it?
I watched The Whale too.
Oh yeah,
Did you
was
watch
that
The
an
Whale?
ominous?
I saw the whale.
Yeah,
How was that?
I love that movie.
It's ominous. That definitely ends
No,
with
he,
the
The Whale is like
it's a
if-
very Aronofsky death.
Yeah.
where it's like you don't know if he fucking. He's like he jumped. And then he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
he went, just say it to me. And then he goes, and you're like, oh, he's fucking dead, dude.
Dead as
He's he just
I'm not- I
died
didn't
from
s-
his daughter.
I didn't see that movie. Is it good? Is it good?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was funny. I hated that I laughed at it as much as I did.
You're a piece of shit.
I am. Because it's just like Brendan Fraser eating chicken and breathing the whole fucking.
There were a couple moments where the whole
There's a
theater
couple
laughed.
moments where it's like, dude, if it wasn't for like the sad Aronofsky movie,
Yeah.
This is a
music,
comedy.
it's a total god. It's just like him eating chicken.
It's just Fat Bastard.
It's just it's just him being really fat.
Have you guys seen Mother? The
No.
Darren Aronofsky. I laughed so hard when they beat the fuck out of Jennifer Lawrence in that movie.
As he should.
Well, isn't that the whole fucking
not-
movie though?
I didn't laugh.
I haven't watched the movie, but I feel like that's what the whole movie.
The movie, yes, and builds up to them killing her baby. Well, it builds up to them killing her baby and like eating it, and then she
Nice.
bugs out on them for doing that, and then they
Speaking of
beat
which,
the
wings.
fuck out. Yeah, they kind of
Why
go
so
off.
mad?
It comes out of it comes. I mean, the whole movie comes out of nowhere, but that part really just goddamn, you did not see any of that coming.
Well, see, that's what I loved. I mean, probably I mean, Aronofsky movies are just
Yeah.
upsetting.
Yeah.
All of them. All of
They they're ranked. I'm sure as like Requiem for a Dream is always in the top 5 most depressing
yeah.
movies of all time.
Oh man, I forget who did this sketch. But
When I
it was
first
like,
met my boyfriend, he said his favorite director was Aronofsky, and I was like,
yeah.
Yeah, that's an eyebrow raiser.
Well, it's like, I mean, I love The Wrestler just for
yeah, of course.
my own, yeah. And I remember when that movie came out, and working in a movie theater, and there was like some kid who came, and he was just like, "I'd like to think that Randy won that match at the end."
He died.
And then he went to wrestle at WrestleMania, and I went, "Oh, poor." I was like, "Oh, country mouse."
Yeah, let him hold on to
No,
his
he
dreams.
fucking-
I don't know. Would you rather someone though be like, at least they like something interesting, and like if they like Aronofsky movies, but like, what if they only because and as much as I like Marvel movies, would you rather someone have like really like Aronofsky movies or like only watched like Marvel movies?
I just want Aronofsky to do a Marvel movie.
Oh god, I would love that so much.
Spider-Man does heroin after Aunt May dies.
Oh my God, yeah, to see Scarlet Witch ass to ass.
It's just a blob.
Yeah, the Blob is just like, no one likes me, and he just
Dude.
eats a kid.
Oh my God, yes. Well, what if it's the whale, but it's the blob?
Yeah, exactly. He's like,
just
my
like-
best friend shoots fire out of his hands. I just don't like my life, though. Pyro reference.
Oh man, yeah, no. I mean, fucking. First off, The Wrestler is awesome because my homeboy's in that movie, Larry Legend.
I mean, there was a lot of like indie wrestlers.
A lot of indie wrestlers. But oh man, yeah, no, it's some.
Did you like the wrestling movie with fuck?
Yes, I love that movie. With
No. It's when it's like the girl wrestler. It's fighting in the family.
Oh, the
with
Page movie.
Yeah.
My friend Big Fucking Joe was in that movie.
Is that a good? Do you like that movie or no?
The movie was alright.
It's fine.
But
Nick Frost was the best part.
I was also very big, Big Fucking Joe.
Yeah,
Yeah, Big Fucking Joe's in that movie.
I don't recall where. I don't remember.
He's one of the trainees.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Big Fucking Joe. I fucking that guy. Big British Juggalo wrestler.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
that's
man.
2 out of 3 things I'm on the
Yeah.
fence about. But hell yeah,
Fence about. Fuck.
British
Juggalo.
and Juggalo obviously. less Juggalo, more British. British.
He's one of the coolest. So like his whole gimmick
just
is
kidding.
that he's like
Big.
well, he's Big Fucking Joe. No, so I guess his gimmick is that he's like a fucking.
You know what's weird to me is he doesn't look British. Is that like I don't know.
He has great teeth.
No, he's a beautiful man.
Hell yeah! All right, makes sense.
That's not even where I was going with it. I don't know. I thought he looked like a country. He just kind of looks like a country bumpkin.
Kind of. Well, so he wrestles in like a button down
No,
shirt.
white t-shirt.
Yeah, no. So his whole thing is like 'cause he's a door guy. So, but he wrestles in like his fucking knickers.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's just a tidy
In
whities.
his knickers.
Dude, yeah,
Making
no,
sure you
he's-
said that.
He got tidy whities.
I heard
Yeah.
that weird in my headphones. Sorry.
No, he wrestles in tidy whities and a fucking button down short sleeve.
That's
shirt.
very British,
Like that-
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's very, very Simplewitz.
Yeah, it sounds like
it's
it's like Clockwork Orange inspired.
yeah.
Not no, they have cod pieces.
No, he's just
sure,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh man, what a brutal motherfucker that guy is.
I actually I'll tell the people listening home. I went to a few months ago. I went to that
Oh, shit,
wrestling
we're
match
on?
with you. Oh yeah, we've been going.
I have okay, cool.
Oh yeah, guys. Welcome
So,
to Yes
yeah.
Offense. My guests, Aaron Kaplan,
Hey, how's it going, guys?
and returning for a lot. He's been on a bunch. Pete Angelo. He's always happy to do the podcast.
yeah.
Super pleasant.
Woke up for this shit.
I hate you.
he
well,
does. True.
There's a thin line between
heard
love and
things.
hate.
I crossed it.
Yes, if he didn't care about me, that's when I'd worry. You know what I mean?
I nothing you now.
That's what I've told that to a few
That's
women.
even
And they
worse
do,
than hate.
yeah, no, I've told
I
that.
just don't even feel anything.
Yeah,
about
I've
you.
told that to a few women, and man, they don't like that. They don't like.
Why
you.
am I the opposite? I am
What?
fine with being nothinged.
I don't know.
Me too. I'm like, yes, because then it's like we don't even have to
nothing with a
pretend. And
person,
it's like,
but I
you
feel
know,
like in
just-
entertainment sometimes where it's like
it means
I
you
don't know.
definitely moved on. I like that. I'm
Yes,
okay.
no.
I have a few exes who they're like, we didn't end great, but we also, I think now if we ran into each other, be like, hey, hi, have a good day, and just move on. We would, and then that would be it. We wouldn't even go home and be like, oh, let's check their Instagram. It would be like, no, that's exactly
you're gonna check
where
their
we're supposed to
Instagram
be.
anyways.
What?
You're gonna check their
Maybe if I get drunk or something. But I don't drink often. No, but it's like we were just supposed to meet at that gas station that one time, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like run into, and that's it. I won't see you at any events. You won't see me at any events. We just live separate lives. That's how it should be. Some people like to invade other people's lives, but
Well, I mean, what I was saying
You
was
know.
like why it's worse to be nothing.
Ye-
Because it's like, imagine like
Sometimes.
going up, doing comedy, professional wrestling, honestly, any kind of entertainment. It's like you're not eliciting any kind of fucking reaction.
no. From the person, the people
what I'm
you don't
thinking
like,
of,
not just regular people. That would be insane. You have to. You should.
I think wrestling is fine to be like hated, but like I feel like in comedy, like you shouldn't also be like hated by everyone too.
Yeah.
Like,
No, unless it's like, I mean, that could be your gimmick in fucking comedy too.
but those people suck.
They do suck. I'm not
They're
saying
just
that
like,
they
I'm
don't.
just gonna say fag a bunch on stage.
I don't
like,
say
no
that they
fucking
don't
punchline.
suck,
All right.
people, but
Oh no, yeah,
you're
there's-
eliciting a reaction.
yeah, true.
As opposed to dead fucking silence.
True.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather you fucking... I remember doing a show... First time I ever hosted a show was in Massachusetts at the 11s. And, yeah, getting no reaction. Oh, my God. Yeah, no, I had to host a bunch of bands. They were like... I was just going to do a set.
Oh, it's one of those shows. That's all right.
I mean, I was 4 months in. This
Yeah.
is like, it was 2012. And
That's even hard for regular comics to open up shows that aren't comedy. That's
was
like
just-
weird.
But I
in my
remember being like trying to go between the bands, and I was like trying to do jokes and just nothing, dude. Because the bar was also like across the thing, and everybody's just like at the like. So
Yep.
they were just I'm looking at the back of people's heads, which is
That's the view you want.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I was like you're not. I lost it, and I went like I was like, if you don't fucking like me, boo me.
And they did.
Fucking boo me. And then I had
Still
one
nothing.
friend, but he was a friend because he just turned around and went, boo. And I was like, thank you. Like, at least I got that. Like,
I've had a few comics request to be booed because they know they bombed, and I don't think they'll ever do it again. 'Cause
Yeah.
you really give it to them.
oh man, the headlining band, I think it was this band called Race Banded. And they
Like Johnny Quest character,
yeah, they specifically asked
right?
I do not want him to bring me up.
oh
wow.
no!
I found that out later. I was like, "Hey guys, we're having a great time," and then my friend was like, "Dude, they hated you." they
the
said,
best.
"They said we don't want anything to do with that kid." They said,
We don't even want him to say our name.
Yeah, I was just like, they were just like, let us just. I mean, I did a lot of shitty shows in Massachusetts. I remember my friend, who actually I did my first ever open mic with. He ended up killing himself. He hung himself by the
Okay.
train tracks.
That's a
No,
happy
this is gonna be a
note.
fun story.
a
No,
good
this is gonna be
one.
a very fun story.
He hung
Relax.
himself on the train tracks. You
by
said
the train tracks. You can't hang yourself on the train tracks. How
Now
does that work?
This I don't mean to make light of this, but did he like go there and was like, I'm
By
going
a
to jump in
tree?
front of a train, and then was like, you know what? This tree,
I
I'm going to go
don't
get a
know
rope
what
and come
his-
back to the.
I don't know what his thought.
There's so many options by the train tracks. Sorry.
But same guy who booked me on the other show, my buddy Adam, was like, "Hey, we're gonna do a memorial show for Jamie. We want you to host." And I was like, "Oh shit, yeah. I mean, all right, I'll do that." And they were like, "Yeah, you should write a bunch of suicide jokes." And I was like, "I don't think that's a good idea, dude." And he was like, "Oh, Jamie would have loved it." And then I was like,
You're like Jamie's not in the audience, so.
"But I was like,
Yeah.
he would've
Jamie's
loved it."
Jamie's not
really
anything
would've
anymore.
loved
Yeah, I'm sure he would, but like, I'd still be like, he's
But
not there though.
I know. Well, we don't know. We don't know
not.
that. He was there in
not
the
there.
spirit.
Well, he wasn't fucking laughing.
Oh no, nobody was.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody was. Oh man, I made a lot of enemies that night. I did.
You did do the suicide jokes
I wrote
anyway?
a lot of suicide. Well, because I remember making a joke. I said the last time I talked to Jamie, it was that week, and he said, "When's the next time we're gonna hang?" And I guess it was Friday, and he didn't even invite me. Yeah,
No, that's solid.
I got better laughs from you guys. For that.
We're fucking
And
fucked
then,
up.
I remember I went, wow, I am dying up here. I guess how Jamie fell to those train tracks.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, his family was there.
Yeah, they might not like that.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. What are
Who
you
was
gonna
the?
do?
Yeah. Wow. Someone just set you up to be like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
fucking great.
man. That's
I
fucking.
want to watch you die now too.
Yeah, they're like, you're killing it. And I was like, well, at least I'm not fucking killing myself, right? I was like,
I was at a my friend. I was at a funeral with a comic recently. We went to a fellow somebody's funeral. I don't want to give it away just in case they get offended at this. But we were like in line and we got to the body, and I was like, wow, like. They look good, don't you think? And my friend, the comic, was like, "The fuck?" And I was like for a dead person. And then we just started laughing in the line, but like, you know, it's sad, and we're like trying not to laugh at like the obscene, stupid shit we're observing. And then we were like, "No, keep it together for our friend." And then we got there.
oh man, I went to comics, his father's funeral, and I mean I'm Jewish. I lost both of my parents, and we don't show the bodies. We don't show the bodies.
Right.
Like, you don't want. You're just like. Fucking get
I
them
wouldn't
outta here.
honestly. Of all the bodies I've seen, I wish I didn't see all of them.
I
wish
don't want to see.
Yeah, it sucks.
I wish I did not say yes to see either of my parents' fucking bodies.
It's weird.
Like I used to always love the Robert Klein joke, very old school comedy. But growing up and like being Jewish, because Jewish people like you bury people right
Right.
away.
They have to do it. Yeah, within
And he
24
goes,
hours.
as you get
they're
older,
zombies.
you don't even get comfortable.
Before they're zombies.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, it's like get them in there
Before they inevitably come back as they do with their powers.
You put them in a pine box and you'll fucking nail them shut. You can't get them. Like, but he goes, yeah, no. You go, what is the joke? He goes, as you get older, it's like you don't even feel comfortable falling asleep around your Jewish relatives. You're just like,
Yeah.
I'm awake. No, don't bury me. But I went to this guy's father's funeral, and he fucking. They had the body right there, and they put a Heineken in his hand. No, it was a Stella.
Oh,
And people were like cheersing the dead body.
hilarious.
And I was like,
They should have posed them
what?
up.
That's so weird.
Have you seen the like?
And he got so mad at me. He was like, dude, you're being so disrespectful. I was like, I'm not
You guys put the beer in the fucking
I
dead
was
guy's
like,
hand.
this is weird. You guys are cheersing a dead guy.
Have you guys ever seen?
It'd be great though if they put him in the casket and they just filled it with ice and other beers and like he's the cooler.
You pull them, you take one, leave one situation.
Yeah, or you take one, you cheers him. or like they
White
put
Claw.
they put like an opener on his like fucking face or something like that. You just pop
In
it
his
open.
nostril. The
Oh, man. That sounds like a fucking lit-ass funeral.
have you seen
I would
the?
That's
love
how I want
That's-
that.
Dude, me too.
There are funerals. Have you guys seen the funerals? It's like, it is mainly like, I'm sure there's white people that do too. I just haven't seen them, but it's like Hispanics. Like one of their like young, a young man in the family will die, and they'll like stuff his body, and like have it sitting there at the funeral. They'll like take, like taxidermy
okay.
though.
Oh,
Yeah, but he's like for real. There's a viral one where it's a dude. And they put a blunt in his hand and everything, and it looks like him just chilling, and people were just standing around hanging out with him and like sitting with him. That was the funeral. Like they stuffed him.
Just Weekend at Bernie's him.
Yes, exactly.
We can Pedro's.
But they were all like, in the news interviews, they're like, yeah, that's how he would have wanted it, like just chilling, smoking a blunt, and they just showed like him and his dead hand holding a rolled up blunt. Is so funny.
No, I
blunt
would
lit?
love if you like.
What?
Was the blunt lit?
No, I wouldn't stay lit. You know,
It depends on the weed. It could be dry.
that's true.
No, if you like added like hydraulics to me, or it's like a 1 point, like they're doing the thing, and they're just like, the lights turn out and you hear a gong like Undertaker, it just goes boom.
It just comes out.
And then it was like, nah, just kidding. He's dead.
You're
He's
just
dead.
on you're on like the Home Alone thing where it's like you just move every 20 minutes
Or
and
if I
then
just
come back.
recorded like a thing where it's like you just hear me like, he's like, I'm not dead yet. And it's like, just Josh and you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone.
I
remember when my grandmother died. We were down in Florida, and then we had to go to the cremation place, and they just gave us a box. And they're like,
there's
"Here's
your grandma.
Yep.
And then like we just like we did like we put it in the car. We're like, do we put it in the seat? Should we put it in the trunk? So we just like put it in the back and we just like leave it there.
Yeah, it's like, what do we do with it?
Yeah.
Well, I remember.
I think we got back and we just like didn't bring it in right away. Someone in my family was like, "Go get grandma."
Well, it's like a funny thing too with the Jews. So like, we bury them. We bury them quick, but then we have to like wait a while to get the headstone because you can't just get a headstone right away.
Did you just get a rock? Just chisel something to a rock?
Well, that's what
I know.
headstone
I get
is.
what you're saying.
But
A lot
no,
of
so-
Jews'
so
practices
we
are
do-
impractical.
But we do like a headstone unveiling. So so once the headstone's all ready, we like go back to the thing and my Aunt Simone. I mean, I've talked about this on stage because she came, and oh my god, what a fucking stupid person.
Yeah.
Well, so we do the headstone unveiling, and she came and she was dressed. She was wearing like army cargo shorts. A 5-finger death punch shirt.
Well, that's
So this was me in 2010.
And a brown Xbox vest, which I was like, I
Yeah,
don't even
that's
know where the fuck you got that from.
That's female
I was like,
Pete,
that's
yeah.
not even Xbox colors. Like, where'd you get a brown one? Like, it could be green or black. Like, those are the Xbox colors. But like, we get to the thing, and she's just like, "Oh man, I wish he was here for this." And I was like, "What?" Like,
Wait,
I mean, like he is. Like, but I was like, what would he be doing here?
Yeah.
No, you know what? I want to be there for my. We should get to pick our own headstones and then have them unveiled and be like,
Yep, that's my name.
That's where I'm going. Just leave the death number out of it right now, and then add that when I die. What do you want on your headstone?
I mean, I've never thought of that.
Me either. That's why I'm making you say it now.
Not
I thought
even-
you were gonna say like, what, if you asked what do you want on my tombstone, I went pepperoni.
Yeah, I want to say it says.
Fuck you.
I wish I ate.
You tiny little fucking
Yeah.
man.
Love it. Come on.
It'll say like I wish I ate more underlined more chicken tenders, and then people who knew me will be like, he
Lean
ate
chicken
so many fucking
That's
chicken
how
tenders.
he
though.
died. That's- he was a very unhealthy guy.
Yeah. Or
There's
some-
there's no
yeah.
nutritional benefit of ranch.
Yeah, or something like very like just sarcastic, like
They're like, oh, great.
just rude.
Yeah,
You know?
great. Alex is going to be a prick. For
Yeah,
eternity.
exactly. It would be something like, "Hey, you wasted your time coming to visit this rock. If you believe in spirits, you could have just talked to me whenever, but you didn't because you're a weirdo."
There's
Something
been some good
that's
shit.
too much text. No one's gonna pay for that.
You should. You should get a fucking like. It should just be a real run-on sentence. on this.
That's the thing. It would be where people just come to read it and go,
is
"This
stupid.
asshole."
Why did you come here?
Yeah.
Get those flowers out of here.
Rick
Bring me
James
something.
had a good one where it was
You should be
like,
getting
did it
pussy.
all, fucked it all, smoked it all, snorted it all. Like that was like
Who had that?
Rick
James.
James.
Rick James did. Yeah, he's a rule. He kind of rules.
Oh, dude, fucking Rick James. Yeah, I mean, besides all that.
Oh, yeah, he beat the shit out of some chicks for real,
yeah,
didn't he?
It was the 80s, man. It was the-
Who didn't? Who didn't?
hey, listen, he said it himself. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. It was almost.
It wasn't that wild to me.
What, cocaine?
Cocaine.
Well, how much did you do?
Well, that's the '80s cocaine
That's
too.
true.
So
yeah.
But like, it's just I don't know. It's just like I was like,
Yeah, you're like, yeah, you're just a mellow cokehead.
yeah. I was like, I'm a little perked up, but like I was like, I don't see people get addicted. How do you get? I was like, I don't see the addiction to this.
Well, I mean,
I
I'm also the
guess,
same way
right.
with cigarettes and everything else I do. The
well,
only one I can see
you know what it
myself being
is? You
addicted
don't
to
have
is,
an
like,
addictive
Molly.
personality.
True. No, that depends.
Yeah.
But I get addicted to like weird things, like weightlifting or like weird sports and stuff.
yeah,
like
you
Healthier
do.
that. Or, like,
things
yeah.
than.
But the thing is,
just
that's not that healthy. Like the weightlifting I do isn't that healthy.
Well, what do you do?
Like strongman shit, I just get like fucking like I just beat the crap out of myself.
Yeah, no, that's like you're just like
yeah, and I still eat way too much and but like drugs like maybe the only one that like but even Molly I couldn't see myself getting addicted to.
Well, Molly's a rough one. Molly's
Why?
like because
The come down.
The come down.
I don't get it anymore.
Fucking worse, dude.
I don't get the come down anymore.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Shit, man. Well, I used to do like 30 pressies. Like the fucking the pills, like the ecstasy pills.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Really? And you don't get the fucking calm down?
Not anymore. After the
you
first,
don't want to fucking die the next day?
After the first couple times, not anymore. Now I don't get to come down.
Like honestly, it's one of my favorite jokes that I do where I talk about like doing Molly with people you don't like. I'm like, don't do that. And I was like, you say things like I love you and they do things like remember.
I was trying to think that's a bigger problem is I don't have to come down. That's the only thing stopping me from doing it all the time.
Yeah.
But someone just told me they're like maybe your brain just doesn't produce serotonin by itself ever, so you don't have a come down.
Need it, yeah. Yeah, no, it's medicinal Molly.
Yeah.
We're doing Molly.
I'm a
where,
pretty happy guy.
Well, I was doing Molly with like some guy. This is true. Like where he was just like, he's like, "Hey man, how do you feel?" And I was like, "Fuck, I feel so good." And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's what your mom said last night." And I was
Damn.
like, "Dude, my
And then
mom's fucking dead." What else did she say? She bring me up. I miss her.
Yeah, I don't do that shit because I smoke
You're
so
a fucking faggot.
because I'm gay. Because I'm gay.
Kettle gay.
Yeah, right. Like what?
You're much gayer than me.
Yeah.
And I got news for you.
I mean,
that means you're gay.
in like mentally maybe, but in action, you know.
Oh man, I remember when
Like,
Outside of actual sex, you're way gayer.
outside of physically touching men and putting their penises in my mouth and doing stuff to their butts. Yeah, I'm gayer than Pete. Like
As he smokes, man.
we should.
even just the way you just described gay.
Yeah,
that's pretty
exactly.
gay.
The way I
You're like, penises and mouths and touching butts.
I wouldn't slurp it up like Pete does.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like. Yeah.
I would be the sluttiest gay dude. I would. I'm a
You just be a gay dude.
No,
All
but
gay
yeah,
dudes
but
are the
like
sluttiest gay dudes.
yeah.
You would not. No,
They're
Like,
just dudes.
Maybe not. All right, maybe
who
I wouldn't
like
be.
dudes.
Maybe I
trust
wouldn't be
me,
the sluttiest.
You wouldn't be. I saw.
You're right, you-
Some.
Oh yeah.
My
no.
God.
You think I'd have some standards?
Yes.
My standards fluctuate.
Yeah, but you wouldn't
when
be
I have a.
fucking on the dance floor of places. in
That's
public
true.
and
I mean,
stuff.
I've danced with some chicks where I was like, I wish we could just fuck on the dance floor. So
yeah.
Oh man, I remember going to
That's-
a Molly
that's women,
party.
yeah.
There's some gay dudes there.
What party?
a Molly party.
Yeah, we were like,
I wanna go to
hanging
one of
out.
those.
Oh, it was fun. It was fun until like so. There's like these two gay guys. They were friends of mine, but they like where everyone's like naked, and they're like sitting next to me. And one guy,
Just imagine you wearing like so many layers of clothes though, and everyone.
no, I was naked too. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I was just like sitting there naked, like flaccid. Just flaccid naked, like chilled out, like fucking couch naked. And these
Everyone's naked at this party?
guys- pretty much.
Okay.
and these
Interesting.
These guys are naked and they're sitting next to me and they're like on each other's laps, like naked, and we're just like hanging out, like. And then I see like, guy starts maneuvering, and I was like,
To you?
no, like just I'm like he's putting a dick in a butt.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like
okay.
next to me, and I was like, "Guys, come on." I was like, "Serious, dude."
Just
I'm
go
like-
in the bathroom.
I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Come on, man." Like,
It's also like
a little discretion at this naked party. Come on.
Yeah, you're naked on Molly. Like, be discreet though.
I was like, dude. I was just like, no, because they're trying to be like,
Yeah.
And I was
Also,
like,
how are
dude,
you
don't
eat- you-
Fuck next to me, man.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
It's also like
I was like,
eat-
even if you were a guy and a girl, I probably wouldn't want you guys doing that next to me. I'm like,
yeah, and also
get
how do you eat? Can
splashback.
you just ease it in a butt if it's not like lubed up or you're on poppers?
this guy fucks a lot.
Okay, so
This guy.
he had control of the
Yeah.
the
Oh, he told me a story about like
what's it
him-
called? When it,
Sphincter?
when it
Sphincter,
yeah, but
yeah.
when it opens and closes, what's
Like
the word for that?
dilates?
Yeah, that he had a good dilation control.
Well, I remember them telling me.
That's the that might be the name of the
Dilation
pod.
control, yeah.
Dilation control.
That's Oh boy.
Is that I don't? Yeah. Mine just.
Pete just fucking.
Yeah. I like it.
I love it. Oh man.
Yeah. Wait. What were you saying?
No, I remember. Well, he told me a story where it was like one time they were just like, "Hey, we're just gonna fuck this homeless dude." And I
Oh,
was like,
that's-
this story sucks, dude.
That's disgusting. Do they have like a smell fetish or something?
Yeah, no. Apparently, like they like fucking puked all over his dick because it smelled so bad.
Oh
And I was like-
no! Oh
And I was
fuck!
like, dude, we're in public,
What?
man. Don't tell this story.
Yeah.
I was like,
Don't
Don't
ever
tell
tell
the story
any-
in private. Either.
Yeah.
we were at a like library bar downtown, and I remember like one of my friends was there who was like super hood, who was just like, like this.
And when you mean super hood, you mean
These blacks.
that's what you mean.
yeah, sure.
No, but that's dude. That first of all, that's just unsafe. Besides the smell, obviously, but like
Yeah, no, he
homeless
got you.
people are like riddled with disease. Usually, it's-
Riddled.
you can-
I always like that term, riddled,
yeah.
because it's either disease or bullets. Like, what else can you be riddled?
Right.
He's not riddled with money.
Yeah, no.
Not riddled with money. He's not riddled with looks.
Riddled
I am
with
riddled with
disease or
you're
bullets.
riddled with looks. There's some attractiveness here.
It's like I just think of a guy
Yeah.
getting shot with a machine gun or a very diseased person.
Yeah, even if you were to describe like a skanky chick, you wouldn't be like she was riddled with dicks. It just
Yeah.
doesn't sound right. You know what I mean? Bullets, disease. You're right.
I guess riddled with.
Did
cum
you see her
shots.
chest? She was riddled with tits. So many tits.
All the tits.
Yeah, right. The girl from Total Recall, like she had just riddled with tits, bro. That extra tit riddled up her
Oh
chest.
man, yeah, that. Oh, what a gal.
Yeah, it still those hold up. Those three
Dude,
tits.
I loved. Well, no, the movie, not tits. Yeah, because the one was fake.
I know, but like,
Pretty sure all were fake.
but everyone knows when you say like the three-titted chicken because
Yeah, because
you're
there's-
like.
When was there another movie with another three-titted chick?
No, I'm just saying like they also look they look proportionate and everything, so they look good.
They took care of.
Yeah.
They wanted to make it look good.
Yeah,
See, I always remember like Dan Calwhite's joke about that.
yeah, great,
Yeah.
great bit.
What a waste.
Shout out Dan Calway. Great bit,
I
dude.
miss Dan. Yeah, no, Total Recall. Oh man, Paul Verhoeven, that guy rules. Yeah,
Yes.
that guy.
Did you
fucking-
hear with when they did RoboCop? He was like, you know the explosion they do in the gas station when he's after the guy with the motorcycle. It's when he figures out he's like, "You're dead. We killed you." That scene.
Yeah.
They blew up that gas station for real in Texas, and Paul Verhoeven is well known to just ridicule his cast and just be very berative to them. So he was berating the what are they when
Special
they
effects guy?
no, but the pyrotechs.
Yeah.
He was being like, "This explosion has to be huge. It's not
Bigger,
big enough. Bigger." And they were like, "You want fucking bigger? We'll give you bigger." So that explosion you see on scene is real, but it was so big that it like knocked windows out from like people from miles away saw it. The cops were everything.
that
It
for
fucked.
$1.
It made they changed the laws for what is allowed in Texas to be exploded and like think about that. So that's how crazy those pyrotechnics got. They were like, "We'll give you a fucking big explosion, you nut," and it just German.
Paul
He's
Verhoeven
German,
did it.
right?
Dude, he's
Something-
a total nut. Well, you know, it's like,
Verhoeven?
Yeah.
his family like survived the Holocaust.
He's like, nah, I blew things up.
Like, oh man, well, it's like there's that. RoboCop,
Starship
Total Recall,
Troopers.
Starship Troopers, Showgirls, Basic Instinct. Have you guys watched his latest movie,
No.
Benedetta?
No.
Oh man,
no.
so it's about lesbian nuns during the Black Plague.
What?
Oh, it fucking rules.
I'm
dude.
sure, man. He's a dope.
I went to go see that. I thought it was good. I was like, I don't know how. Is this movie gonna be boring? Which is just stupid on me. My buddy Jerry took me. I was gonna do roast battle. We were gonna do Comedy Fight Club the next night. He's like, "Hey, you want to go to the movies?" And I ate a bunch of mushrooms. I went to see this movie. And I just kept going like, "What? Oh, hell yeah.
Didn't Paul Verhoeven do a movie too? It was before he came here. It was like about motorcycle people. It's like Skepters or something.
I forget there's like a movie, because he did a lot of movies like Rutger Hauer.
Yeah.
Or fucking. Yeah.
Rutger Hauer, man. Talk about an underrated fucking
Dude, love
actor.
Rutger Hauer.
Mad cult movies.
You guys ever seen a hobo with a shotgun?
Yeah, hell yeah. That's when that scene where the kids come back and take that guy to hell is crazy. Like the school bus full of the kids he flamethrowers earlier in the movie. That movie's wild, dude. I haven't seen that in a long time. The opening is fucking. That's enough.
Yeah, what a fucking. Yeah, that was a good one.
What, the head comes off?
What was that? Fucking the guy from Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah,
right?
they chop his head off, and then
Ricky.
the girl sits under it, and the blood squirts all over, and she dances in it.
Oh,
That's a
dude.
fucking
I
wild
love
scene.
shit like that, man.
Yeah, very punk rock. I liked it a lot. But
well, punk rock, that's a weird.
whatever, dude.
Like, I mean.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right.
Visually punk rock.
Very visually.
There
punk
you go.
rock, yes.
Did you? By the way, I'm assuming you guys seen the movie Heavy Metal, right?
Oh, yeah.
Cartoon.
I was actually just talking about that movie recently.
I watched that shit recently, and I had no idea it was that awesome. Like, that
Oh, dude,
shit's
it fucking
fucking
rules.
sick.
Yeah.
I know. Most
Awesome.
people just were like, "Oh, this is like that South Park episode where they fucking huff cat piss."
I thought it was a
My
musical.
girls rocking tits.
yeah.
Major boobies.
I thought it was a like a music. It is musically driven, but I thought it was like I'm trying to. I thought it was like The Wall. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's what I thought it was
well,
like.
it just has that one scene with the thing. No, the whole movie's there.
Yeah, no. I meant like the whole movie is is music.
Music video.
A music video.
Well, it's
but-
very music
No,
video-ish.
I know, but it's there's like three stories within
Yeah.
one overall arc. And it's fucking sick.
One thing which is the one with like the cab driver.
The first one.
First one.
The first one.
Yeah.
Which I saw great like side by
Yeah.
side where it's like
Fifth Element.
It's Fifth Element.
Yeah. Fifth Element I rewatched recently too. I didn't know. I watched it when I was younger, and I didn't get it then because I was like, "This is too much of different things at once." And I rewatched it recently. That movie's fucking awesome.
rules.
Am I the only one too who sympathizes with the orcs, the orc dudes? No,
I mean,
the bad guys.
Yeah. Like,
They're kind of just they're just like a warrior race that's like displaced and. All their rage is thrown in all the wrong places. That if you watch the movie, they're straight up
don't
taken
let
advantage
Gary
of.
Oldman manipulate you.
Yes,
yeah. No,
I mean he is a
especially that
great
weird,
actor.
like,
Yeah.
fucking. Oh yeah. What range?
If I was a hooker and he was my white pimp, that I'd be okay with that. You know what I mean? True romance? No.
Good to know, Sally.
He's very charismatic in that movie. I'm just kidding. His style rules.
Hey, listen. If I was a white hooker,
Why would you be a different kind of hooker?
I was
I
specifically
mean, I'd be
referencing.
like, hey, listen. This guy treats me like shit, but come on. Like,
He's got a lamp that moves across the room. I always focused on that in that
Okay.
scene. I was like,
what was it? When fucking in RoboCop with fucking Red from
From that
Yeah.
70s show?
yeah, bitches leave.
dude, greatest. Yo, that line rules, bro. Bitches leave. Yo, my dad would always laugh at that line when we watched. He's like, good line. He's got some great lines in that movie.
Oh yeah, no,
I have.
love it when RoboCop shoots that guy's dick off.
Yeah.
That was great. That was
The dude screams just like. That's how I imagine getting your dick shot off is. You know what I mean?
All right,
Good actor.
Don't even want to imagine it.
no, that's not.
Ah.
Yeah.
Dude, RoboCop fucking.
Oh man.
Oh
there's so
man, fuck! Okay,
What's the other
that
pro-
Arnold noise made me think of it though. I was watching the Arnold Strongman Classic this weekend, and
Oh,
one of the events was just pick a rock over your head and throw it.
That's a very strong man concept. Like have you seen Pumping Iron, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, when he talks about how lifting, it's just like calming.
He's coming all the time.
It's like I'm calming. Look, I do this, and
I've
I
never
calm,
liked
and then I
lifting that
calm,
much.
and I calm.
I'm coming at home.
Classic.
I'm coming in the
He
gym.
comes and he comes again.
Yeah.
There's a great video of Arnold at Carnival in Brazil,
Mm.
and it's just him molesting women, and it's so funny. And they're just like, they don't know how to get him off him because he's so strong.
Yeah.
Because they're just like, get off me.
He's like,
He goes,
those
you know,
noises.
it's
Yeah.
great. I love titties and ass.
Can I have another secret baby with you?
Yeah. How many secret babies do you think he has that we don't even know
All
about?
of them. He just had
Yeah.
all the children.
And you
in
know what I
Austria.
love that because I do feel like he loved that housekeeper, and she was so ugly.
Yeah.
But that's like really like Arnold was just like, oh man, dude. He goes, I love you. Like I don't
Yeah.
give a shit.
She
And
must
then
have
they're
done something
did
good.
Nobody realized that this kid looks exactly like Arnold
Yeah, for real.
Schwarzenegger. Like she keeps
A
bringing over-
freakazoid.
She keeps bringing
Yeah.
over this son that has this giant fucking jawline, and like,
There's
and
a,
she
there's a
goes-
fucking that's a fucking
she
6-year-old
goes,
who's
wow,
like da.
your son is looking very nice.
One son's like all fat, and one son's like shredded.
Yeah. Yeah. He was in one son was in that the Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse.
Scouts Guide. Oh, really?
Yeah. He
I
was the
haven't
main
watched that
character.
one.
Yo, way
That
better.
was a fucking source. That was good. I enjoyed it.
Way better than I thought it
Yeah,
would be.
yeah.
I went out of that like, yo, fucking
was a fun time.
solid flip. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Because zombie movies, it's oversaturated,
Yeah,
but
there's. What's your favorite zombie movie?
fuck, hold on, give me a sec.
Fuck, hold on, I haven't seen that one.
The second
Yo,
time you used
it
fuck.
honestly might be for lack of just. It's probably. I really, really like. I know this is like whatever, but I really like the Dawn of the Dead remake.
You like none of that?
I really like it, and I know I'm
did too,
blanking.
I'm trying to think of it.
I know, me too. I'm blank because I know there is one that I really, really like. And 28 Days Later does rule, but
So you're big into running zombies.
run because they freak me out, dude. Train to Busan rules.
I still have to watch it.
I just really like though the remake to Dawn of the Dead. That opening is so fucking crazy, dude. That really bugged me out when I was a kid, and
I gotta say, I'm Return to the Living Dead. That's
a great one.
That's my.
that's
my
just a
zombie movie.
that's just wild movie.
Oh, it's just so much fun.
But I'm dude, no, I'm blanking on one, yo, because I know.
It's not a costume, man. This is how I live my life. I just love fucking. I mean, you put stupid punks and fucking zombies together, and it's a fucking.
Yeah.
That's a good time.
Yeah, I feel like that's the thing. I feel like I'm missing a wacky zombie movie. It's not Zombieland. I do love that movie, but fuck.
I just saw One Cut of the Dead. That was pretty good.
One Cut of the Dead.
Oh,
One Cut of the
is
Dead.
it's
I haven't
it's,
seen
it's
that one.
the
It's like-
Asian
it's like
one,
this
right?
director's like trying to make a zombie movie, but it turns into like a real. But he just keeps filming it, and it's like
I've heard I've heard it's like if you're a movie buff, you have to watch that because they do such a good job of. It's super meta and everything, right? Yeah.
it's very meta.
One day soon. But no, I'm gonna just stick with Dawn of the Dead remake. That movie's oozing with fucking style and whatchamacallit.
No pun intended.
Snyder's best film.
Yeah, exactly. Like that was when you didn't. He kind of wasn't sucking his
like
own dick.
300.
And what's his name wrote it?
I did. I like 300, but it's still fucking retarded.
Oh, don't be. They're all fucking retarded.
What did he? Who wrote this? Is it
Gunn.
James Gunn? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, James Gunn. He also probably my favorite Troma movie, Romeo and Juliet.
Did you watch? I do.
I've heard that's really good. Yeah.
I watched Father's Day. The Troma
Oh.
movie one. I was like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Is Trauma when
the
it's
one
just
with
really
Robin
gory?
Williams and Billy Crystal.
That one, yeah.
What's
That was a
Trauma?
Troma movie.
Shut up.
What's a Trauma movie when it's like really violent or?
No, it's just it's a
Schlock.
schlock. It's a movie company. So they're
It
based.
is
Oh,
Father's
okay.
Day. It is. I'm thinking of right
Yeah,
with the
I think
priest.
so. Yeah.
They go to hell.
I haven't watched that one.
That one's
I mean,
fucked up.
it's funny. There's a lot of Troma movies because I mean I do love Troma, but it's like there's some of those movies are just
Retarded.
complete dog shit.
Yeah.
Like,
The fuck is Father's Day?
I can't even fucking. It's like a serial killer and like
Yeah, it's,
he eats people's dicks and like.
Oh,
it's Billy Crystal and Robin
Shut
Williams.
the fuck up!
I mean, it's no My Giant. It's
Just watch a tall man die slowly.
hey, listen, Billy Crystal, baby.
What are you doing?
no, man. The other way, I wanted to bring up just because I went to it a month ago with you guys. What was the name of that wrestling match we went to?
Oh, our new Fear City, yeah, Casino Valentine.
Yeah, dude, that shit. Because people would message me about it and were like, "What is that?" That shit was sick, man. As someone who doesn't even like
If
wrestling,
you guys are tuning in, I don't know when this is going to air, but our next show.
next week. Yeah, next week.
Okay,
probably.
so
Yeah.
March 17th at the Kingsland. That's our next show.
Oh yeah, man. If anyone
help.
from
Yeah,
Brooklyn
yeah,
area is
help.
out
What's
here,
that?
Anything I can do to help?
To help?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out.
I tried to get in for free too. He ignored my text.
Yeah, but I'm closer with him than you are.
That's true. I actually have known Pete a lot longer than I've known you.
I know. I didn't ask in free. I said if you need help setting up, I'll come.
Well, because there's really nothing to set up with a no-ring death.
I know.
match,
I didn't
right?
realize.
There's the props to hit each other with.
That shit's
Yeah,
dope,
but
man.
they already bring the shit in like fucking. I mean, there's really not much.
All right,
set
I
up.
just want to.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just go with you and hang out early.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see what I can do. You know, it's
I'll still
tough.
pay. I just
No,
wanna
I
go
don't
hang
mind
out.
playing.
Yeah, no,
It
of
was what.
course.
That's the thing.
Of course.
As someone who was like strapped for cash and just didn't know what they were getting into, I left being like, I
Totally
wish
worth
there
your
was
money.
another one. Yeah,
It was totally worth your money.
It's well,
Like-
not even like. As someone again who doesn't even
I
like,
just know Cass is very because he's not. We're not big on like giving people comps.
no,
because
it's all good.
it's like
I was
rolling
fucking around,
for a
dude. I
glass
get.
of barbed wire.
I like to
It's like-
support. I'm fucking around. But as someone who doesn't even
Long
watch,
wants to go to one so bad.
as someone who doesn't even watch regular wrestling, that shit was so much fun. Like such a like crazy energy in that room because it's not like regular wrestling where it is obviously it's rehearsed and everything, but they're really
It's not really rehearsed.
well, you know what I mean though. Like they know who's gonna win. They have an idea. They're like,
Yeah.
at this point, I'm gonna hit you with like barbed wire, but they're actually fucking hitting each other with barbed wire and shit.
Yeah,
and it's
dude, they
fucking
were laying it in with those barbed wire
yeah,
baseball bats.
and
too.
they also hit each other with fucking the things that break the light fixtures.
Light tubes, yeah.
Yeah, dude, but they were like putting it under their shirts and then hitting the person. It was so and it was just fun, man. That shit got
was
me so
funny.
hyped. I was right up there. You saw me too. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand back. Then I was like right there in it, being
That
like,
was,
yeah.
one of the most brutal things for me was just when when Kit poured that bag of sand on Cass.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, it's not sand.
Yeah. They
I
were
was
throwing
like, I'm seeing
sand in.
glass and barbed wire. Then I'm like, sand. Ugh.
They also had
Listen, it gets
You're
everywhere.
never gonna get that.
a nail spiked dildo. That
Yeah,
shit was
that's
it was
Cass's
Oh,
main
Sa-
weapon.
Satan's
so
cock.
much fun, dude. That anyway, if you guys
Yeah,
ever
New-
see that shit in your
New
area,
Fear
fucking
City,
go. son.
Casino Valentine, New Fear City. Yeah, our next show, March 17th.
I had the best time, man. I really since I've been to the city, I've had great nights out, but like events I've gone to, that shit was great. Like I had a great time. See you, Dennis. It's my roommate, everyone.
Later, Dennis.
Later.
No, it's funny. We've been doing this for years now. And I remember one time like bringing a girl.
Part of me wants to do it.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
I mean, well,
I want to get hit by stuff. I want to bleed.
Yeah.
we could
That's
do
weird that you want to bleed.
There's nothing weird about that. Like,
Wanting to.
why?
For a showman kind of
'Cause
thing?
it's-
Yeah.
You're not.
How great
Bleeding
is
is bad.
No, bleeding's good.
It is fun.
Not really. No, it's not. It's
That's-
not good when you're
It means
bleeding.
you're alive.
Bleeding is
Imagine
when you're
getting cut.
wounded, so you have.
Imagine being cut and not bleeding. That would be bad.
Sure, but I'm saying in general, if you're bleeding, it's not good. You don't wake up and are like, you know what? Good day to bleed. Unless
Well,
you're
you know,
It's about the
Unless
show, man. It's about the show.
That's
true.
the thing. And
Or
I-
if you're like, we're doing predator stuff.
And I've
I
talked
ain't
to
got
these
time to
guys
bleed.
too, because sometimes you ask them, you're like, "What fucking like? Doesn't that hurt?" And they're like, "But you're so fucking hopped up on
Yeah.
adrenaline,
yeah.
from
Well,
the, like,
the next day, it probably.
You can tell
Oh, yeah,
also.
no, it's the
like,
shower after.
I don't. They go in. I'm assuming because from what I could tell, they weren't like just standing in the crowd after. I'm assuming after they go in a room and they get like alcohol swabbed up and everything. Because I'm assuming they can't just bleed all over the place and high five people and shit. It's not healthy.
Well, you mean all these guys, and everybody gets tested all the fucking time.
Of course.
You're not gonna do that shit. I mean, they're not gonna alcohol swab themselves. They wipe it off. Like,
Right, but like, don't they? It's like they're not like deep wounds, but don't they want them like
Yeah.
closed up sooner than? Like, I'm assuming they do something to
Well,
like.
there's times where it's like these guys will have like glass in their body for
Right.
fucking months
Oh,
on end.
Because why? They just don't care. They just want it.
No, because sometimes it just gets stuck in you.
Ooh.
Have you taken any bad ones?
Was that?
Have you taken any bad ones?
No, not really. I have the bumps I've taken have always been very light.
No deathmatch bumps?
I've wanted to. I actually asked Cass one time. I was going to do I was doing comedy before one of the things, and I was like, it'd be funny if like you came up and you fucking just beat the shit out of me before I start doing my fucking set. And then he cut me, and he goes, I don't want to do that. I like you. Like, I don't want to hurt you, man.
Well, how sweet he is to you.
No, he's my brother, man.
I
Like,
know. It's so adorable.
Yeah. No, he's a dude. Honestly, all these guys are actually fucking sweethearts.
Oh, Cass is. I know that.
Cass is, but like
They all
pretty much
seem really
they're
cool
all
dudes.
really. I've met a lot of.
I think you
They
them.
get
have to
it.
be to do
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
Because you couldn't be the lunatic who's like being an asshole. And,
Yeah.
Because no one would trust you.
Well, it's also-
I was about to say
do it.
the heels on that show were very entertaining.
It's an
Like they
outlet,
really knew
yeah.
how to, because they just knew how to get the crowd to not like to play along with not liking them. Like they'd be like "fuck you" and "fuck you, dork" in the crowd. I love that shit. That shit made me
Sometimes
laugh
it's
so
like,
hard.
It's tough because you're not getting when you don't get the reaction you're trying to get. Which I guess is the same thing in comedy when it's like you're trying to get laughs and you're not getting it, even though you're like, oh, I hit my punch, and you're like, oh, but it's like, oh, you're supposed to be the good guy, and everyone's like, fuck you, and you're like, shit. This is not the reaction I'm aiming for. But that's when you gotta like switch on the spot and be like, okay, I guess I'm gonna be the bad guy now. If you guys gonna act like I'm a bad guy, I'm gonna fucking.
One of the bad guys, when he was walking through the room, he went up to a girl was like standing next to me, and he just looked at her and was like, "You are not ugly." He was like, "You are ugly," or something like that. Just like said something really mean to her, really quick. And she got it though. They didn't even say ugly. He was like, "I will not." He said something like specifically like, "Get out of my way,
Well, we
bitches."
did a
It was
fucking-
so funny.
You know, it was so fucked up because remember we did a show a couple years ago. It was Cass versus DJ Hyde, and at in Greenpoint at the Tender Trap, and DJ started fucking saying a bunch of like homophobic shit at the end, and we were just like, "Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! This is not the guy. No, we don't want this." Like, he was like, "This is it's like fucking Brooklyn, bunch of fucking homos, blah blah blah." We're like, no, that's bad heat. That's bad.
Yeah, it's wrong. It's wrong.
It's too on the nose.
No,
You
and
are.
it's like, dude, this is like gonna get us fucking all canceled. Shut the fuck up. Please don't be like this. Call him ugly or something.
Yeah. Or just dance, like dance around it better. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. At wrestling shows, it's supposed to be like you're supposed to amp it up. You're not supposed to actually offend. You know what I mean?
No,
There's like certain types of heat.
Yeah.
yeah, no. There's bad heat. Yeah, there's like when people are just like, I mean, it's weird because it's very weird to me that there's like woke wrestling fans, and I was like, do you know what you're watching?
Yeah. Well,
This is like
that
the
too.
grossest fucking bottom barrel entertainment that's built on the fucking blood, sweat, and tears of fucking everybody. Where it's like,
Yeah.
like this is not a PC fucking.
We also like we have it set. These are the bad guys.
Yeah.
That you like. Oh, how can he say that? He just stabbed that guy.
Yeah, I was like, dude, he's fucking bleeding all over the place, and you're like upset. That
They're like you're mad he's saying that, but like, well, yeah, he's
like he
the
called
bad
me gay.
guy.
Like he called me gay. Like, it's like,
Well, you're gay. It's
dude, you're fucking gay, bro. Like,
And even if you're not,
he's like,
he probably.
I know that, but he shouldn't fucking say that. Like,
But we already established he's a bad guy.
he's a bad
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
It's like fucking. It's like a serial killer, but like being really anti-racist, but he's still killing people.
Oh well, that was like the funny thing when they were like,
Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer's
the
like, I
Dahmer
just
thing, when
killed
they were
them.
Like, Dahmer's a racist, and it's like,
he's a murderer.
Yeah.
yeah, are you fucking kidding me?
I hated
Like,
that about that show when there was like specific scenes in the show which they sort of curtailed with Dahmer specifically disagreeing with them when they were like, you targeted these men because it's a low-income neighborhood and they're black and you knew you could get away with it. And he was literally like, no, it's the only place I could live and like it's what I like. Like it's what he likes, dude.
I
Like,
think that's the opposite. He's like, no, I'm a fan.
yeah. He just like people are just don't want to admit he had a type. He had a very specific type and he caught him slipping, man. Like if some cute white dude wants to bring you back to his apartment with pills, that some dudes are like shit, slam dunk. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah, it's like, hey, listen, you won't eat black guys. They taste like chicken.
damn, Aaron, hell yeah, fucking, we're giving you a hell yeah. That was
I
great.
mean, like, what does a fucking white guy taste like? Brussels sprouts? Dude.
Kale,
Beef stroganoff.
Yeah. Cottage cheese.
deli meats,
Oh, yeah. Fucking, yeah. Just,
American cheese.
just oven roasted turkey. Not even fucking Boar's Head, like Dietz Watson bullshit.
Fuck
This guy
yeah.
tastes like mayo.
Stop eating the fat ones.
Right.
Ooh, Dijon?
Ooh.
This guy was.
Someone was eating pigs in
He
blanket.
was half French.
Yeah, you're like, oh, man, I like this guy. He tastes like fucking barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
God damn it, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, me
There's
too,
some
man.
wings.
How do you make you guys some wings?
I don't want. He's like, I don't want those goddamn
wings.
things.
They're air fried.
I want a black dude. I want a
No, I obviously want Asian.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat out Chinese.
I'm gonna have some dim sum after this.
American Chinese. I want
Yeah.
some General Tso.
Oh, General Tso.
That's what we
Sweet and
always
sour.
talk about.
Sweet and
Lo-
sour.
Lauren's always like, he's like, that's not. He's like, that's not Chinese food.
Yeah.
He's like, that's like Americanized bullshit. He's like,
Yeah,
I'm like,
he goes, your ass tastes like orange chicken. Panda Express, baby.
Oh man.
I always loved, it was a very stupid joke that I always loved as a kid where it's like, you know what do Chinese people call Chinese food?
food.
Yeah, I know, I love it. It's just
What do people in the hood call Chinese food?
chicken wings and french fries.
I thought you were about to say it when you said I was like, yo, you're wild. Don't
No,
do it.
dude, this is, we're,
Yeah, that's where the line is for us whites. We gotta reel it in there.
I mean, I date a fucking Chinese
Yeah, no,
guy,
hey,
so.
whatever you guys yell at each other in the bedroom is your business, man. I'm not,
no,
I'm not doing that one.
call me it, Pete.
dude, this guy played a joke on me and he pissed in my Coke.
Oh man. Yeah, I would even like as a guy who's like, you know, if a girl's like, give me a light smack, I'm there for it. But if a girl of another race was like, calling me a slur, I'd be like, I don't know, man. I don't think that's gonna do anything for me. As someone who laughs at when that
What do
happens,
you think like people are gonna bounce out of the thing and it's like, you big kids.
no, but like.
Put that dick away.
It genuinely wouldn't do anything for. It would just be funny to me. It would actually like take me out of it. I'd be like, this isn't sexy. This is just
You're
weird.
like, why are you into that? Why are you like-
I've also gone the other way too, where I've like called women like names during sex because they're into it, and I've kind of been into it too. But then yeah, me, what do you want, man?
Damn!
But I've also done it after with a different girl, same setting as before, and then the girl is like, "Can you not, please?" You know, like, of course, I have no problem not yelling obscenities at you.
The last one liked it.
No, for real. And then it's like, yeah, of course.
Sometimes
Why
it's
can't
fun.
you be cool?
Sometimes you throw a fag into the mix.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that's all right.
I mean, I love calling girls that.
You call
You homo.
just did doggy style only though.
I love calling people the wrong fucking things. I was like, with my last black girlfriend, I was like, you fucking Jew bitch.
You know, I converted.
but she was also like, I mean, we are the original. So. Oh man, dude.
I remember the first time I was with a girl who asked me to choke her. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was
she
surprised
was
that.
like, harder.
Yeah.
Harder. And I was like, I don't want to.
Yeah. I was surprised
I
at
was like,
how.
why would I try to kill you? Like, you're letting me have sex with you.
I was surprised at
I
how.
wanna
She's
yeah.
like, I want to die.
I want to keep you around.
She was like, I need to die.
I know. Yeah. She was like, what have I done? Kill me.
I was surprised at how attuned I was to it. I was like, "Fuck, I guess this is me now." It's one of those moments.
I guess I'm a killer. Oops, didn't know my kinks.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, that's
I enjoy it, but I mean,
I don't like getting choked though.
I do.
Not me, man. Don't. I've had girls go for it. And I'm like, "Stop! What are you doing?
But
Stop!"
So normally they're always this one, but I was with one guy who was like really jacked, and he was like the only guy that was like, I felt
He
like
did
I
it
could
right?
show. No, he's the
Oh.
only guy I felt like that like could actually fight back.
Oh, it makes
while
so,
I was choking him,
yeah.
and I
Oh,
might
yeah,
not
no, you're
actually
like-
kill
You
him.
you
You're like,
didn't
no,
have to hold
I'll
back.
do this.
Yeah.
This seems like a fair fight.
Yeah. You didn't have to hold back. It, like, I don't want to ruin your bit, but you didn't feel like you
I was
were.
gonna kill him. I think I still could have.
Don't run! You weren't gonna actually Dahmer him, because Dahmer wasn't even stronger. He was just brutal. But you,
Well, actually, Dahmer was very strong. He lifted a lot.
right, you're right. But I meant like,
He also drugged him.
yeah,
That helps
he
too.
didn't.
Totally.
He didn't have the. He didn't have that physical stature. The stature is what I mean.
I mean, it's
We're cooking. We're good.
we're good.
We're doing it. I mean,
Doing it,
we
baby.
could ease on out of it, but
Yeah,
if you
'cause
guys,
I want to grab food before.
yeah, let's get some food. Fucking plugs. What do you guys have to plug, you guys? We're wrap it quick. We're killing it.
All right, just
Good
follow
time.
me on Instagram, Metal Pete Comedy. But
We got
April 6th through the 8th, I'm headlining in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Duck Duck Goofs. Come
Duck goofs.
Duck Duck Goofs.
I might be coming with
I love
Pete to
that.
that.
Come guys should come out to those shows. It'll be fun. Headlining 5 shows.
I might be there with Pete. I hope. That'd be great.
Don't let that sway you from coming.
You got anything, bro?
Follow me Instagram, Aaron Cap Comedy. Yeah, fucking. If you're around on the 17th, come to the Kingsland for our New Fear City presents Carpetpalooza. It's going to be an amazing show for wrestling. I will be doing commentary, but that's for when it airs on IWTV. Me and Jericho Davidson are the commentators for that. Your Voices of Violence, as I like to dub us. Comedy shows, I have some, but I doubt you guys are going to show up to those. So just follow me on Instagram, and you could keep in contact and like that. And yeah, and let's have fun. Let's be friends.
Yeah. Yeah. And guys, if you're listening to this, hopefully this comes out when it's supposed to on Wednesday, March 15th. If you're listening live and you're like, oh, I want to see some comedy tonight, come down to Kinsman Brewery in Milldale, Connecticut. It's going to be a fun show. Pat Oates is headlining. Mike Massaro and Emily Ciro
Potatoes.
doing a bunch of shows. A bunch of different sets that night for different comics. Please come down. It'll be fun. Also, that same weekend.
Nope, they're all doing the same set.
Right.
Yeah,
I
everybody's
fucked that up.
doing, and you judge who does it best.
Also, this is very important. If you're coming to the third Saturday of the month show at Powder Hollow Brewery, Powder Hollow Brewery is closed. We moved the show to Concentra Brewery in Portland. It is literally 5 minutes over the bridge from Middletown into Portland, right over the bridge to the right there. That's that brewery. We're doing the show there March 18th, this Saturday. Please come out. I really need people to come out to this. If anyone's listens to the pod just to come to shows in Connecticut, please come to this show. If we do it well, I think we'll be able to do this show monthly there. We had to switch it last minute. The owners were nice enough to put us up. We really want to pack this out. Please come. For the rest of my dates, follow me at Silly Selly. I'm all over the place the next month. April's looking good, too. I'm really excited. Follow the podcast at Yes Offense Podcast on Instagram, and please subscribe on YouTube. Write a review on iTunes. Do whatever you can on Spotify. Tell your friends. Please follow these guys. I really appreciate it.
Be a homie.
Yeah, please be nice, and yeah, please be nice to them. Or you can be rude, and then they can tell me, and we can find you in real life and assault you. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, don't worry. I if you fuck with me, I know the most violent people.
Yeah, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for coming on, guys. As always, this is a lot of fun.
I can't wait to come back.
Hell, of course, definitely. Peace.